Stop everything and listen carefully. What I'm about to tell you could completely change the way you deal with women. If you've ever felt lost, unsure why certain behaviors push women away, or why some of your actions lower your value, without you even realizing it, then this message is for you. And here's a serious warning. If you ignore these truths, you'll keep making the same mistakes and pay a high price for it. But if you stay until the end, you'll discover 10 things that truly intelligent men never do with women. Avoid these, and you'll notice an immediate transformation in how you're seen and respected. Pay close attention. The last behavior I reveal is the most destructive of all. It could be pushing quality women away, making you lose respect, and even worse, sabotaging your own masculinity without you realizing it. If you want to be a high-value man, one who commands respect and admiration, stay with me until the end. But first, let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why some men seem to have a natural magnetism with women, while others struggle just to be noticed? The problem has never been your looks or money. It's your attitude. There are certain behaviors that make you stand out as a strong, confident man, and others that make you someone women simply tolerate but never truly desire. And the worst part? Most men make these mistakes without even realizing it. Imagine this. You meet an amazing woman. Things seem to be going well, but without knowing it, you make a fatal mistake. Little by little, she starts losing interest. Her responses become shorter. Her enthusiasm fades, and before you know it, she sees you more as a friend and attractive man. You don't understand what went wrong. You were nice, attentive, and put in the effort. But do you know your mistake? You did something a smart man would never do. Now, I'm going to reveal the 10 behaviors that push women away, destroy their respect for you, and make you look weak. You might think you're doing everything right, that you're following the right approach, but if you keep making these mistakes, you'll just be another guy in the crowd, ignored, rejected, and completely out of control in your emotional life. And here's the scariest part. These mistakes are silent. You might be making them right now without realizing it. Only after watching this will you finally understand exactly where you've been going wrong. If you want to know what smart men never do with women, if you want to become a man who commands respect, naturally attracts women, and never feels insecure around them again, then stay until the end. But a quick warning, this isn't for men who aren't willing to change. There's no point in watching if you're just going to keep doing the same things as before. This is for men who want to become the best version of themselves, who are tired of being ignored or rejected, and who finally want to understand what separates weak men from real men. If that's you, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and turn on notifications, because here we talk about real personal development. No fluff, no sugarcoating. Now, let's get straight to the point. The first 5 things smart men never do with women. If you truly want to be respected and desired, eliminate these behaviors immediately. The first mistake? Putting women on a pedestal. This is fatal. When you place a woman above yourself, treating her like an unattainable goddess, as if she's doing you a favor by being with you, you automatically lose respect. If you don't see your own value, she won't either. No matter how beautiful, intelligent, or incredible she is, never treat her like a goddess, while lowering yourself to the level of a servant. The rule is simple. Admire but never worship. Respect but never beg for attention. High-value men don't seek validation by constantly flattering women, because they know their worth comes from within. The second mistake? Being overly available. If you're always chasing, always texting first, always saying yes, you're showing that you don't have a life of your own. Smart men understand that mystery and unpredictability are essential for attraction. If she feels like you're always there, always ready, with nothing else going on in your life, she loses interest. Now think, when was the last time you said no to a woman? If the answer is never or almost never, it's time to change. Be a busy man. Have your own projects, goals, and ambitions. Show that your life doesn't revolve around winning a woman over. A man focused on his own growth automatically becomes more attractive than one who lives to please. The third mistake? Being afraid to lose a woman. When you act out of fear of saying something she won't like, fear of setting boundaries, fear of losing her attention, you become weak in her eyes. Fear is the worst thing a man can display in a relationship or when pursuing a woman. A confident man understands that if a woman leaves his life, another better suited one will come along. He does not act desperate, try to control the situation, or beg her to stay. Instead, he continues living his life, knowing that what is meant to be will stay and what is not will leave. Women can sense fear and insecurity, and when they do, attraction fades. A smart man knows that the best way to keep a woman interested is not to fear losing her. This does not mean being cold or indifferent, but rather having the mindset that life moves forward with or without her. One critical mistake to avoid is sharing emotional problems too soon. While vulnerability is important, there is a right time and way to express it. Dumping emotional baggage early in a relationship can make a man seem unstable. Women are naturally drawn to men who can handle their challenges without constantly seeking validation or reassurance. A balanced man deals with his struggles independently rather than transferring insecurities onto someone else. Another mistake is tolerating disrespect. This can come in many forms: subtle tests, sarcastic jokes that cross the line, or a lack of reciprocity. If a woman does not respect a man from the beginning, he should not try to change that. Allowing bad behavior in hopes that she will start valuing him more is a losing strategy. When someone is permitted to treat a person poorly, it teaches them that such behavior is acceptable. A woman respects a man who respects himself first. If something feels wrong, it should be addressed directly. Setting standards and valuing oneself naturally leads to greater attraction and respect. A smart man never tries to convince a woman to like him. If she is not genuinely interested, no amount of effort will change that. Attraction is driven by instinct, not logic. Trying to prove worthiness or demonstrating what a great partner one could be often comes off as desperate and needy. High-value men understand that desire must be natural, not forced. Instead of wasting energy trying to change someone's mind, they focus on self-improvement and attract those who truly appreciate them. Another common pitfall is compromising principles just to please a woman. This occurs when a man changes his personality, beliefs, or decisions solely for approval. For instance, a man who dislikes a certain type of music suddenly starts listening to it because a woman he likes enjoys it. Worse, some tolerate disrespect just to maintain her attention. This behavior shows a lack of identity. Women respect men with firm values, who know what they want and stand by their principles. While some adaptation in relationships is normal, completely altering one's identity out of fear of rejection signals weakness. If a woman truly likes a man, it will be for who he is, not for a facade he puts on. Emotional instability and overreacting to minor issues can quickly erode attraction. Losing control over small things, getting irritated easily, or creating drama over trivial matters reflects insecurity. Women lose interest in men who lack emotional stability. Life is full of ups and downs, and women are naturally drawn to men who remain calm in the face of challenges. Strength and maturity lie in mastering emotions rather than allowing them to dictate actions. Developing self-discipline and emotional intelligence is essential to maintaining self-control. Finally, a real man does not become dependent on a woman for happiness. Many men enter relationships and abandon their friends, hobbies, and ambitions, making their partner their sole source of joy and purpose. However, this is not love, it is dependency. True fulfillment comes from within, not from another person. A man who maintains his own passions and purpose is far more attractive and balanced than one who clings to a woman for emotional stability. A strong, independent man enhances a relationship rather than becoming consumed by it. Attraction fades when mystery, excitement, and respect are lost. Women are naturally drawn to men who have purpose and lead interesting lives. If you make a woman the center of your world, she will feel that pressure and, over time, lose interest. The solution? Be complete on your own. Build a life that is already fulfilling before any woman enters it. If a relationship ends, your life continues, because you never place yourself in a position of emotional dependency. A smart man never believes he needs a woman to feel fulfilled. This common mistake leaves many men feeling incomplete when they're single, as if something is missing for them to be truly happy. Society often pushes the idea that a man is only successful if he has a woman by his side. But that's not true. Real success comes from within. If you can't be happy on your own, no relationship will ever fill that void. Stop believing that a relationship is the key to happiness. Instead, build your life first. Find your mission, your passion. When you focus on personal growth, everything else falls into place naturally. The right women will enter your life, not because you're desperately looking for someone to complete you, but because you are already complete on your own. If you want to be respected, desired, and admired, start eliminating these behaviors today. If this message resonated with you, keep watching the videos on this channel to continue your growth. Now, you know the 10 behaviors a smart man should never commit with a woman. If you've made it this far, congratulations. You're already ahead of most men. But the real question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Knowing is only the first step. What truly matters is applying it. From now on, start paying attention to how you behave. Have you ever tried to convince a woman to like you? Have you changed your personality just to please someone? Have you ever placed a woman at the center of your life and lost your own identity? If the answer is yes, don't worry. You're not alone. Most men have made at least one of these mistakes. The real issue isn't making mistakes. It's continuing to make them without realizing it. The good news? You can change all of this starting today. High-value men aren't those who never fail, but those who learn and evolve. The key is awareness and making adjustments. Small shifts in behavior can create massive improvements in your results. And here's a warning. Once you start making these changes, you'll notice something interesting. Women will see you differently. They'll sense that you're not like other men, that you're not acting out of desperation, that you have a life of your own, that you respect yourself. They'll feel it, because real attraction doesn't come from words. It comes from energy and behavior. From now on, whenever you're talking to a woman, remember everything discussed here. Maintain your posture, your energy, your value. If you notice yourself forcing a connection, stop. If you catch yourself putting her above you, reflect. If you feel yourself reacting emotionally in an exaggerated way, take a deep breath and regain control. Being a smart man isn't about what you say. It's about how you carry yourself in life. And this knowledge doesn't just apply to romantic relationships. It applies to every aspect of life. At work, in friendships, in business. Men who master their emotions, know their worth, and have a clear purpose are respected everywhere. The difference between an average man and a high-value man is how he handles challenges and relationships. So here's a challenge. Start today. Observe yourself over the next few days. Pay attention to your actions. Are you making any of these mistakes without realizing it? If so, don't criticize yourself, just adjust. Change your behavior one step at a time. At first, it may feel unnatural, but over time, it will become second nature. If you're serious about leveling up, don't stop here. This channel has countless videos on emotional intelligence, personal development, stoicism, and a high-value mindset. Everything you need to become the best version of yourself. If this content resonated with you, here's what to do next. Subscribe so you never miss a new video. Hit the like button if you found this valuable. Comment below, what behaviors have you seen men commit? What have you recognized in yourself and are ready to change? Your comment not only boosts engagement, but also strengthens this community of men committed to growth. Share this video with a friend who needs to hear this. You might be the one who opens his eyes to these hard truths. The journey to becoming a high-value man starts now. The choice is in your hands. Will you keep repeating the same mistakes, or will you take action? Your answer defines your future. Now, go watch the next videos on the channel and continue your journey of self-improvement. See you in the next one.